Guys, welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I am going back into watcherofrealms for some streaming. I don't know how long I'll be on today, but I'm hoping to knock out a few things like some progress, hopefully, on the Dracula's Castle event. We'll see how it goes. There's some other stuff going on, and of course, there's the dailies, right? So I've started on some of the dailies. Still probably quite a bit to do there. I think I would like to do probably a few summons as well, but we'll see how that goes. Today is my birthday, guys, so happy birthday to me. Alright, we're going to start out with this hero's visit over here. We've got Niro. He says, "You must be the commander. We've heard that you're the leader of this land. I'm in dire need of your assistance. I implore you to assemble a formidable team to venture deep into the desert with us in search of a long-lost sanctuary of mages." Okay, so we're just going to quick deploy these guys. We're sending, looks like I think that's, I can't ever think of his name. Maybe it's Nazir, and then the other guy, it's one of the goblins. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Cutter, maybe it's Rumnose, one of those guys. They all look very similar to me, so I'm not sure which one he is. Alright, we're going to start this. They should be back in 30 minutes. Not that they're actually gone. If I wanted to use them, I could still use them. They're just, I'm not sure, there's not really any kind of downfall. It's just a time sink thing. Just making you wait for a little while to get your reward is all that's about. Okay, now, let's see here. What do we want to do first? Let's check on the flying guinea pig real fast. Make one purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association, claim the title Onslaught reward, and challenge Drake's Chasm 2 times. Are the only things that are left on the daily thing right here. So, won't work on any of those right now. I think instead, I'm going to go over to the Oracle's Trial and see what this reward is over here in the Lost Legacy. Looks like we've got 1 4-star Psychic Power Shard or token to claim here. Claim that, and then let's head over to the events window, where we have Sanguine Throne, Brave Conquest, both showing rewards. Let's go for the Brave Conquest stuff first. Okay, that's for looting gear pieces and meteorites. And so we got 1 small stamina potion and 1 3-star psychic power token for that. So far. Lots more to be gotten there. We've got a lot of events running at the moment. I'm going to go, before I go into the Sanguine Throne, or any of the other stuff, I'm going to go back and let's just kind of see the event calendar real fast. Okay, today is Sunday. The Dracula's Castle event is going to be running for quite a while. I don't remember what day it ends on, but we've still got some time left on that. Same for the Sanguine Throne, obviously. Alright, we got the special ancient summoning going right now. I don't know who those people are that we can summon, but it looks like a good time, right? And then Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning that's Dracula I think. Well, let's just look at these guys. Who do we have here? We have Count Dracula himself here, who's a fighter, an immortal avatar of curse, linking with allies to drain life and stack damage. Unleashes an ultimate that deals multiple hits to enemies in range while inflicting anti-healing. Okay, so there's him, and then we've got Rivenhold. I feel like I've seen Rivenhold before, but I don't know where. He's a tactician. And it says here, from an orphan of the Avalanche to guardian of the North, Rivenhold forged the Frostborn tribe in iron and blood, bound by love, duty, and perseverance to uphold an oath of never retreating. Excellent. Alright, so tactician, Northerner, Rivenhold. This is interesting. First thing I see here is the talent. Allied heroes in basic attack range gain 15% inspiration, which increases attack proportionally to the caster's attack. While this effect is active, other buffs affecting inspiration will not take effect. Additionally, the caster is immune to such buffs. That's interesting. Basic attack applies max HP increase, which increases the maximum HP, obviously, by 5%, to allies. Let's see here, to allies with shields in range, which goes very well with the Northerner faction. They all kind of do the shield thing. Looks like he's also a lord, which is helpful, because that means that he himself will probably be providing some degree of a shield to his people, to his faction. All right, so removes HP bonus effects if the shield is gone and HP is not full. Let's look real quick at what his faction thing is. Northern Resolve 3. This is his Lord skill, so anybody in his faction will get this. Increases basic attributes of faction team members by 15%. Periodically grants all faction team members a shield equal to 30% of their max HP, and other allies a shield equal to 15% of their max HP for 20 seconds. I may have actually, this may be where I saw Lord Gravenhall was on the list of lords available for the Northern faction. Because so I feel like Edrin is part of the Northern faction, so I was trying to find something to boost his damage a bit because he's quite good. Alright. The more faction team members there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. Faction team members gain 1 stack of Northern Resolve for every adjacent allied hero that gains a shield, lasting for 10 seconds and stacking up to 5 times. So Northern Resolve says that when dealing damage, it deals extra damage equal to 2% of the hero's HP and it cannot be dispelled. That sounds pretty decent. If you had a little Northern team going on and you had them all kind of in this range, which is quite large, then that seems like it could, I don't know, it could be significant. We'll see. I think, I feel like maybe Mari is part of the Northern faction too. I could be wrong on that. It could easily be wrong about anything I say ever. But I feel like she is. I'm not sure. Okay, let's look at his story real quick, because, why not? His love is a thing with teeth, silent, patient, buried beneath duty, says Ireless. Before he was king, Ravenhold was a boy, dragging corpses out of avalanche rubble. His village was raised in a border dispute no one remembers. His people had pleaded for help, and the southern lords sent their sympathies. So the survivors built their own fires, buried their dead in ice, and stopped asking. Prophecy had never decreed him a ruler. Ravenhold rose because he didn't freeze, because when everyone else stopped marching, he refused. He hunted with broken arrows, traded meat for steel. When his war chief lost a leg in a raid, Ravenhold carried him 3 days through a blizzard, then put a dagger to his heart before infection took him. There was no glory, just the quiet understanding that someone must always make the call. His title, Hornbound, came when he tamed Gildrum, a wild mountain ram that had gored 5 other riders to death. Ravenhold did not break the beast, he simply earned its respect. They still don't trust each other, not completely, but they share one rule: never run. Ravenhold built his kingdom from grit, blood, and silence. No parades, no throne. Just a dozen outposts stitched together by unmarked roads and a trail of dead things too foolish to give his people a wide berth. The southern courts call him a savage warlord. He calls himself a placeholder, keeping the wilds alive until someone better comes along. But no one ever does. Ravenhold never smiles, never drinks, doesn't pray. His people follow him because he speaks last, acts first, and always comes back from the storm. Ireless arrived in his kingdom like the first flakes of a gentle winter, a healer seeking refuge, running from her past, or so he believes. She saved his life on more than one occasion, going so far as to throw his armaments into a fire when he attempted to return to a battle that raged for 2 full days despite an arrow having shattered his collarbone. He has loved her for years, despite never speaking the words. More often than not, he dreams of how their story likely ends. 2 figures poised on opposite ends of a barren field, blades drawn, the sky torn open above them. One falls, sometimes her, others him. The snow drinks blood in silence, indifferent to which soul it claims, and when he wakes, it is always with a scream, raw, wordless, echoing through the stone holes like a ghost. But until that day comes, Ravenhall shall still ride with Ireless at his side. He listens to the cold, watching the south. He understands that peace will never know him. But when death comes, it should find him mid-charge. All right, so there you go. Ravenhall. Interesting. Okay, so that event is going on right now. That's the Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning. We've got Bloodline Summoning. That is the one for Lady Mina, and it's a guaranteed within 200 summons kind of a deal. So I definitely want to throw some at that. We've got 14 days and 15 hours left on that, so we have plenty of time. But something to keep in mind, we do want to get Lady Mina, I think. She's part of the Dracula event, Dracula Castle event, I think they're calling it. And she's very, I don't know. I can't really judge how she is right now. I know that she was, I don't know if I want to say nerfed, but apparently she had been broken. and they brought her back down to a more stable level. So she has been recalibrated to be less good than she once was. I used to see her in arena a lot, and now I don't really see her anymore. So I don't know how great she is at this point, but I don't know. It feels like she's available, and she's guaranteed within 200 summons. It feels like I should grab her while that's going on. Okay, so there's the Bloodletter Invocation of Spirits as well. That's for this dude here. This is Dr. Van Helsing. This is another thing from the Dracula series. And it says, once a scholar who wielded the scalpel until Count Dracula took everything from him. Now he has become a hunter of the endless night with Mithril as his arrows and hatred as his guide. All right. So that would be Van Helsing. Okay, we got, what else? Special Divine Summoning, that's going on. That's Nyx and some other girl who I see now and then in Arena. This is Helga. She is a fighter, and she doesn't have anything, I don't know. Let's see here. I think I've seen her in Arena a few times, like I said, but she's not someone that I often see, and I don't know much about. It says, wherever Helga soars, her loyal ravens faithfully glide in her wake like an inseparable shadow. So she has ravens. There's another dude who has crows, is a scarecrow guy. This winged queen unfurls her colossal obsidian wings, casting a shadow that blots out the sun. Relentless downpour, her razor-sharp feathers descend upon her foes, rending them asunder. All right. With all the other summons going on, I can't imagine that I would be very interested in jumping into that one for this time period. It looks to me like there's also, okay, I read about the bloodline summoning already and all that, right? So, got Nyx a couple of times there. We've got the Lost Legacy going on, Arrival of Heroes, Shard Assembly. I think that's for, let's see who it's for. Maybe it's Lady Mina. Yeah, Lady Mina's the Dawnbringer mythic artifact. So, all right, that's something you might look into if you have Lady Mina. Even if you don't, though, you may get it just in case you later get Lady. Seems like a good idea to go ahead and grab that one if one can, if you can. We got the Corridor of Glory, Grave Conquest. We have a lot of events going on right now here. Spiritual Altars running, that's for summoning heroes. Tales of the Smith is for enhancing gear. Got the Zombie Evasion. Ancestral Legacy. It says explore to complete various random events and collect more Dragon's Gold to win luxurious rewards. That's the Monopoly game thing. Then we've got Lucky Roulette, where we use the cogs that we earned to win prizes. We've got the 7-day sign-in. That's for signing in. You get a reward. And then we have Scarlet Feast Master Summoner here, which let's see what this is. Claim the rewards after reaching certain times of summoning. I haven't read about that yet. Scarlet Feast Master Summoning. So, I wonder where we'll see that. It's not on here. I mean, it makes sense that it would be summoning, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go to Brave Conquest, where we can claim these 20 diamonds here, and then over to Sanguine Throne. Maybe I better get some background fights running if I don't have any right now. Let's claim whatever we got here. We got 74,020 coins, 9,000 XP potions, 6 Sanguine Fabric, 7 Smoldering Scale, a little variety of gear, 300 Lost Legacy trophies, 300 Brave Conquest points, 10 Scalekin Warrior Demon Soldier Shards, 10 Tormented Banshee Demon Soldier Shards, and 4 Epic Demon Soldier Void Core. What is that? Well, it says here, used for upgrading all Epic Demon Soldiers. 1 Epic Demon Soldier Void Core can be substituted for any 1 Epic Demon Soldier Shard. When upgrading, the unit's shards will be consumed first. Any shortfall can be made up using Void Cores. Alright, so I haven't done any real upgrading of the Demon Soldiers because I haven't really participated in the Demon Soldier stuff yet so much. I've done like one, I don't even know what it's called, but I guess just one stage in the introductory thing, I think is all I've gotten to. Just haven't really messed with that a lot yet. All right, let's start some more of these running real fast. Let's go ahead and throw them into Gear Raid 1 because that's what we've got for the Oracle Trials at the moment. And that seems like a fine idea. So we'll go auto fight 28 times according to that. May or may not make it through all that before I do something else, but we're going to start it out like that, and however far it gets is however far it gets, right? Let's go now to the events, and before I go into the Sacred Throne, well, you know what? Let's go ahead to the Ancestral Legacy thing right here, actually. This is the Monopoly board thing, and we have some rolls built up here. Looks like I have 15 of the Scale King Bones, and then I have one of the Dragon King Bones. Dragon King Bones is the one where you get to choose what number you roll. So for now, let's just do some random things and see what we get. I seem to recall, actually, before I move, that I have the Crystal Mine here, and I've got it up a little ways. I'm trying to click on it. I don't know if I can. Maybe because I have been out and back in, I can't click it again. Okay. Now, the question that I had last time that I played this was, I just bought the thing from the Crystal Mine where when you pass a tile that you have like one of these location tiles, then you get like this Forbidden Sanctum, but also the Crystal Mine on. So when you pass it, you get some amount of points for that. So the question I have is, I'm on it right now. Whenever I move off of it, am I going to get Dragon's Gold for that? Or does it only count after you pass it later? I don't know. We're going to find out in just a second if I roll. So I have 150 Dragon's Gold right now. Let's roll and see what we get. So we're moving forward 3. And it seems to me that we didn't get anything for moving off of that tile. Because we're at 150 right now, and we were at 150 before we moved. I'll try to remember to check again after we do this. We'll see. This vast expanse is so encompassing, astonishing, and you cross paths again. And I'm going to say, indeed. He says, your journey appears to be bursting with exploration and discovery. And I'm going to say, I feel lost. And he says, the destination isn't always clear at the start. Sometimes one must persistently seek it during their voyage until they discover it. And I say, how can I be sure of my goals? He says, every voyage presents a learning opportunity. Maintain an open mind, and you will discover its significance in every stride. And I say, I will remember this conversation. And that gives me 50 Dragon's Gold. So again, we're at 150. We get 50 Dragon's Gold, puts us at 200. So what this means to me is, if you're on this Crystal Mine location, you buy the upgrades, you do not get the reward for moving off of that onto something else. So if you were wondering about that like I was, then now we have the answer. That did not happen. Okay, now we've got something in our rewards window. Obtain a total of 300 Dragon's Gold. And so we're going to claim this one rare summoning crystal for that. Back out of there, and then we shall roll again and see what we get. We got a 6. Where's that going to take us? I think that'll be one after the next location. So we're going to pass the location, maybe. We got 10 Dragon's Gold. I don't know why. What are we on? That we're on Whimsy Words. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's see. Whimsy Words. Does it tell us? No. There. Okay. Different tiles have different effects. Whimsy Words grants random rewards. All right. So it was just a random thing there. Now let's roll again. Now, okay, I know why we didn't get anything, because we don't own the Forbidden Sanctum. We went past it, but we don't own it yet, so we get nothing for that. We need to land on some more locations, and maybe I should have gone ahead and intentionally tried to land there. I don't remember what each of these locations do. So, now, here we have our Wanderer again. He says, hello, traveler. It's remarkable how one can encounter the most unexpected people in the most unforeseen places. And I'm going to say, are you tracking me? He says, everything is guided by fate. And I'll say, praise fate this time. We got 20 Dragon's Gold for that. I feel like we could have done better. Well, it's 230 Dragon's Gold at the moment. Now, let's see here. Where's the next location? Witch's Paradise. So in 2 spots, we've got Witch's Paradise. Since I don't remember what any of these things do, I'm going to go ahead and apparently roll. Oh, hey, roll a 2. That's what I'm going to do. Amazing. That never happens. All right. So, Witch's Paradise. You will receive 1 Scalekin bones each time you enter Witch's Paradise. Well, that's not going to really be something that I probably do very often. So I don't know that I want to spend much on it, but I do want to claim it so that I get some coins every time I pass it. So I do want it once. Let's grab this. And I don't want to grab it more, but if I did, apparently I could just click on it again, click on the arrow above it, and then I could upgrade it more if I wanted to. I don't, as it turns out, want to, because, again, like I said, odds are I won't necessarily land on it again. I could kind of control that so that I did land on it, but I don't know that that's the direction I want to go with it. So we're not going to bother with it. Let's go ahead and roll some more of these dice. Wow, an 8. That's very good, because I think that that's another location. And that's exactly what I want right now, is to try to claim locations, right? So, facility effect, goldsmithy. The next 2 actions after landing on the goldsmithy will increase Dragon's Gold gain efficiency by 20%. Alright, Dragon's Gold gain efficiency by 20% is pretty good. And that's the next 2 actions. Let's go ahead and grab that for sure. I still have 130 Dragon's Gold at the moment. I could control my next roll. And what would I want if I did, is the question. I would probably not want to land on Rallying Point. Because I don't recall what Rallying Point does, you see, so it wouldn't really do me a lot of good. Fortuitous encounter in Destiny's Path produce different outcomes and rewards based on your choices. Turn of luck requires a bit of good fortune. I don't really care. I don't think which one I land on, honestly, because I don't. Yeah, it's just, we're going to give it a roll and see what happens. I'm going to leave it to fate on this one. Got an 8. That actually lands us on the Rallying Point. Interestingly. You'll receive 50 Dragon's Gold each time you enter Rallying Point. Well, that would be cool if I already had this. Don't. So, I won't get the bonus for that. We did go ahead and purchase it, and that way we will we'll get rewards for passing it. So that's cool. So that was one of the 2 following places that will earn an extra bonus, or for one of the 2 rolls, that is. So here's this guy. He says, "Hello, traveler. It's remarkable how one can encounter the most unexpected people in the most unforeseen places." Now, I think last time I had said it's all fate. So this time, let's go with, "Are you tracking me?" No, I didn't say that last time. I must have said, "Are you tracking me?" So let's go with, okay, he says everything is guided by fate. Let's go with, "I don't believe in fate" this time. And he says the path against fate is fraught with dangers. May the stars illuminate your path, traveler. And I'm going to say, may your journey also unfold peacefully. And we got 20 Dragon's Gold, which I think is the same amount that we got last time. So we got a little bit of a bonus, I think, for that being the roll after, the second roll of the 2. Try and find where that is. Goldsmithy. No, is that it? Yes, it must have been, because Rallying Point is the next one. Okay. Alright, let us roll again and see what happens here. So we passed that location that we owned, and it looks like we got 10 gold for that. What do we got here? This is a luck game, and I think that I've done well with it before. So let's go ahead and go crazy with it. We're going to go all the way up to ×4. It seems like it mostly gives you at least your money back, and it gives you extra stuff. So, all right. So we We did not get anything grand from that. I don't think we matched 2. We'll claim the 90 thing there times 3 times 4, right? That's not how that came out. For some reason, I was thinking it would be the 90 times 4, but that's okay. We got 320 gold in the end regardless. Maybe it's because... No, I don't know. Anyway, 320 is better than where we were at, so I'm happy with it. Alright, rewards. Obtain a total of 400 Dragon's Gold, and we get 10 legendary skill crystal shards from that, and obtain a total of 500 Dragon's Gold, and we get 2 huge stamina potions for that. Let's go back out of there, and then we have 7 random rolls and 1 controlled roll, I guess we'll call it, left. I think we didn't hit Forbidden Sanctum yet, so let's go ahead and use our roll on a 6 here, and make it go to Forbidden Sanctum so that we can claim that location. We have 340 Dragon's Gold at the moment to use here. Okay. You will receive 2 Dragon's Gold each time you use bones. That seems promising, right? Because we should be using bones pretty often. However, it costs 50 to get it. I mean, we're going to get it either way because I want to get the bonuses from passing it. I don't know that I want to get it again, though, because I don't know how many bones I'll be using at this point. So probably I don't want to get it again. I'm going to call it good on the once. Alright, let's go ahead and roll. Okay, we rolled a 1. And that just gave us 20 Dragon's Gold. I guess it was a whimsy words, because, yeah, nothing popped up. We got a reward here, obtaining a total of 700 Dragon's Gold. And for that, we get 10 legendary skill crystal shards. Then we'll roll again. Got a 6 this time. And we got 15 Dragon's Gold for that, because I think it's another whimsy words, right? Yes. Roll again. 8 that time, which should land us, I think, on probably another whimsy words, but who knows? Indeed it is. And so we got another 20 Dragon's Gold there. Roll again. We're up to 361 Dragon's Gold at the moment. Okay, Ancient Trees Whisper. An ancient millennium-old tree suddenly speaks, offering you a mysterious deal. We can refuse and leave quickly, which is the conservative choice, or we can accept the tree's contract, which is the radical choice. Now, I find that I typically do better with the conservative choice on these, so we're going to go for it. You step back. The branches of the ancient trees suddenly shake violently. So if we roll 10 to 16, which is not probably where we're going to hit, but maybe, you gain wisdom and get 100 Dragon's Gold. If we roll 4 through 9, we escape unharmed, we get 50 Dragon's Gold. And if we roll a 2 or a 3, we become entangled and trapped. And we get 20 Dragon's Gold. Somehow, we get Dragon's Gold even on the worst conditions, even though we're entangled and trapped, which you would think would be a bad thing. Nonetheless, we gain from it. It's interesting. So, let's try our luck on this. And we got a 9, which is expected, right? So we got 50 Dragon's Gold from that. And then we're going to roll it again. We're at 423 Dragon's Gold at the moment. Rolled an 8, which should land us on another of the same kind of tile. Ancient Trees Whisper once more. An ancient millennium old tree suddenly speaks, offering you a mysterious deal. We're going to refuse and leave quickly once more. And we step back. The branches of the ancient trees suddenly shake violently. Let's give it a go. We got a 5 that time. Again, that was the likely outcome. We got 50 more Dragon's Gold for that. if we'd chosen the radical choice on these rolling what we did, we actually would have, I believe, I think we would have hit in the same area and gotten 30 gold for this roll. Well, for both of these rolls instead of the 50 gold that we got. So at the moment, with choosing the conservative choices, we're ahead by about 40 gold, I think, from the rolls that we actually made. So we claim that and get 50 dragons gold total. Yeah, right, for that. Okay. We have 2 more rolls here. And we rolled another 8, gonna put us in the same situation. So we passed that location and we got a little bit of gold from that. Let's go ahead and again, we're gonna go to the maximum that we can. So, all right, let me look real quick. So what we're doing is we're spending the money at the bottom, 140. So I think that's how I had not, I hadn't calculated correctly last time because it wasn't taking away the amount that we spent initially, right? Maybe that's what's going on. Okay. So the patterns don't have to match each other. If we get these, then we match what that is, right? That's what that means probably. So if we got 330s, then that would be 90. If we got 320s, then that would be 60, like that. But we could get a mix. So if we got a card, a scale, and a knight, then we would end up getting a total of 60. We multiply that by, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so let's reveal the card. So just one card. For this one, the last one was 3. So in this case, we're either going to get 10, 20, or 30. And so if we got the 10, we would lose 60 coins. The 20, we would gain 20. Well, yeah, I think so. And then, yeah, okay, so we don't have... Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. All right, we got the 10, so we lost 60 on that, I think, maybe, or we'll see. Claim, we got 80, it says. I'm not really sure. Okay, so 80. What am I doing wrong? Okay. 10 times 8, sure, is 80, but we spent 140, right? So we lost 60, I think. All right. Who knows? We're at 437. That actually, yeah, I think so. I think we, don't know. Let's go to rewards. Obtain a total of 900 dragons gold, and we get 2 rare summoning crystals for that. I don't know if I'm figuring that game out very well or not. I'm not much of a gambler. All right, let's roll. Okay, we got a 4 here. And we got a magic mirror illusion. Your reflection appears in an ancient magic mirror, but it moves independently. Time to choose. Cover the mirror with a cloth, that's the conservative choice, or reach out and touch the mirror's surface, that's the radical choice. So we're going to cover the mirror with a cloth. You quickly cover the mirror with your cloak. Angry whispers emanate from within. And so, either we roll the 10 to 16 and gain protection and get 100 dragons gold, or we roll a number 4 through 9 and nothing happens and we get 50 dragons gold. Or, as a third option, we roll 2 to 3 and we become cursed and we still get 20 dragons gold. So, it's a win all the way around, just like these guys always are. You just can't lose this. Oh wow, we got a 16, so we got 100 dragons gold for that. Now I think that if I had rolled on the radical choice, then I would have gotten 300 dragons gold for that. So, so I'm operating at a bit of a loss at the moment over what I would have gotten if I'd gone radical choice with all 3 of these different type of tiles. I don't know what this is called. All right, so let's claim this. Let's see what it is. It's 100 dragons gold. Let's see what they're called. Destiny's Path. All right, so we've hit 3 Destiny Path tiles so far today. All right, we're at 539 dragons gold, and we're out of dice for the moment. So let's get out of here and go over to Lucky Roulette. Let's spin some of these cogs that we've accumulated here. We have 42 cogs. Let's go spin 10 times and see what we end up with. We got 4 mythic extract shards, 5 diamonds, 1 ancient summoning crystal shard, 4 5-star psychic power shards, 3 auto fight attempts, 20,000 gold, 30 stamina, and 20,000 hero XP potions. And let's roll again on this wheel. Spin again, if you will. And 2 mythic extract shards, 5 diamonds, 1 ancient summoning crystal shard, 2 5-star psychic power shards, 6 auto fight attempts, and 80,000 gold for that. This time we got 4 mythic extract shards, 10 diamonds, 1 ancient summoning crystal shard, 2 5-star psychic power shards, 6 auto fight attempts, 20,000 gold, and 20,000 hero XP potions. Then we got one more 10 roll or 10 spin. So we get 4 mythic extract shards, 5 diamonds, 2 ancient summoning crystal shards, 4 5-star psychic power shards, 3 auto fight attempts, 20,000 gold, and 20,000 hero XP potions. Rolling for 2 this time. And we got 2 5-star psychic power shards and 30 stamina on that. We also have this chest over here that's available. So let's click that for 100,000 gold and 1 rare summoning crystal. Now we have the Brave Conquest over here with some things to claim, which is 50,000 gold. Got the Sacred Throne with the Crimson Quests. Challenge quests obtain a total of 600 dragons gold. That gives us 100 epic skill dust and 1 demon slayer's medallion. Important currency for demon hunters, apparently. Also, participate in Lucky Roulette 50 times, and we get 1 demon slayer's medallion and 50 stamina for that. Then, clearing any stages in Gear Raid 50 times gives us 1 more demon slayer's medallion and 5 quick clear tickets. Okay, interesting. Let's get out of there. Let's look at this Scarlet Beast Master Summoner thing right here. Event ends in 14 days, 15 hours, 15 hours, 1 minute, 53 seconds. Claim the rewards after reaching certain types of summoning. Perform 10 summons in Collaboration Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning to get, what is this? It's a Collaboration Avatar Choice Bundle. Choose an item you like from the bundle. Avatar Sanguine Throne, Avatar 2 Sanguine Throne. Perform 50 summons in Collaboration Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning, and we get a Collaboration Avatar Border Choice Bundle of Sanguine Throne or, interesting. So it's Avatar, Border, Sanguine Throne, or Avatar, Border, Sanguine Throne 2. So if we do both of these things, then we can get both of those things. Perform 90 summons in Collaboration Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning, and you get Count Dracula. Well, that seems like a good deal to me. Okay. So, that has 14 days left on it. How long does the Mina thing get left? Let's see. That's the Bloodline summoning, yes. And we have 14 days left on that as well. So, it only costs 90 for the Count Dracula, and it costs up to 200 for Lady Mina. Interesting. I mean, of course, you got to do the ancient summoning. I only have 12 of those. So, obviously I'm not going to get the 90 that we need for Dracula there, because I don't think there's anything I can do during that meaningless length of time, likely. So that's too bad, but still, maybe I give it a try. No reason not to. I do have a few ancient summoning crystals. Yes. Um, so yeah, I mean, why not, right? We might get Ravenholm, we might get Count Dracula. Both of them seem fun and entertaining. I think I will do that. Let's see if I have anything running in the background. Because I do have some fights running. I also have some shards over there. We've got 36 out of 30 of the 5-star psychic power shards. So let's go ahead and claim one of those and make it into a token that we can eat to star up some guys later on. All right, with that in mind, well, actually, I think I'll go over to Oracle's Trial and claim whatever this is real quick. We've got 3 legendary skill crystal shards here. Sure, why not? Don't mind if I do. Better. Okay. Let's check on this guy and see. Yeah, dispatch complete. Let's see what he has for us over here. We got 5 arena permits and 200 stamina there. That's nice. He says the Pathfinder's tributes hold great significance. Please ensure their retrieval and deliver them to me. So he is wanting that. That's I think exactly what I'm already doing over here. Yes, Spear Raid 1, perfect. That goes hand in hand right there. It's also 12:01 p.m., so I can go over to Borut's Dwarven Association and see about anything he has. Doesn't have anything I'm super excited in right now. So off of that, we got some more shards to turn into things. This is a legendary skill crystal we're going to get out of this. There we are. Now, okay, what next do I want to do? I think maybe I want to do those summons. But maybe I want to wait on that. I don't know. Do I want to do it now or do I want to do it later? What if I do the ancient summons now? And I do the rest later. Let's try that. So we'll run out of time. So let's go to the summon window instead for funsies. And work on the Scarlet Feast ancient summon. Alright, let's see who we get. Probably no one of moves. We'll get somebody. We got Sheilor, the 3-star fighter. 2 axes are better than 1. Sheilor's blood surge throws her into a frenzy. I'll summon again. It's Skulf, the 3-star fighter. With a galvanizing roar, Skulf boots allies and lays enemies low, able to regenerate health when low. Summon again. And this time it's Rex, the 3-star defender from Watcher faction. Unyieldingly loyal to the commander, Rex uses sword and shield to stun enemies and deal AoE damage. Alright, he's he's actually the first guy that you get when you start the game. Pretty good defender for what he is. And we've got him again, Rex, the 3-star defender from the Watcher faction. After that, we have Dagna, the 3-star defender from the Northern faction, who's also a lord. Mighty things come in small packages. Dagna is a North Throne faction leader able to greatly heal herself. We're also going up in our rankings on the Arrival of Heroes Oracle Trial as well. So that's not nothing. There's Borut, the 3-star fighter from the Watcher faction. He also is the Lord. Borut is a roughneck faction leader of the Watchguard. His mechanical fists wreak havoc with burn damage. And I think, I don't remember, maybe it was OJ telling me that Borut's hands were made by Dag. There's Rutu, the pink-skinned lizard fella. He's a 3-star fighter. This scaleking's in it for the thrills, gains a shield after placement, and recovers costs. He should be part of the Northern faction, I think. He's got the whole shield thing going. And I don't know that they have any pink guys. I feel like they need some pink guys or some purple. Pinkish purple. I think they could use some of that. There's Nash, the 3-star fighter. His name hits the nail on the hammer. Nash eviscerates multiple enemies at a time with his morbid flow. Let's summon again. We've got 4 left. Not looking great. We got Rex number 3. The 3-star defender from the Watcher faction. He is unyielding, loyal to the commander. He sits around the campfire afterward and discusses things with Camille. Here's Gwen, the 3-star defender. Devout to the holy light, this reliable defender turns to prayer in order to deflect and reduce damage. Okay, we're on our second to last one right now. We got a purple, maybe, yes, and it's Alicia, who I have not had before. Alicia is a 4-star arbiter, a 4-star fighter from the arbiter faction. What is the arbiter faction even? I am unfamiliar with. Alicia, now a member of the Supreme Arbiters, strives to keep Liberos and Mosun at peace. As their peace envoy, she commands divine lightning and renders powerful verdicts. Let's share our win here with the world. I don't know, is she good, is she bad, who knows? We got 50 diamonds for her. It says, same thing that I just read to you on there, but it also says, for Liberos, yes, I think so. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Get out of there. Continue. We have 1 summon remaining. Let's go for it and see what we get. And it is Sheilor. It's the same one we got for the first summon for this session, which is cool. We got a 3-star fighter. 2 X's are better than 1. Sheilor's blood surge throws her into a frenzy. Alright, continue. And we're all out of ancient summoning crystals at the moment. So, we do have over here a couple of things to claim. It's 2 mythic extracts. Excellent. Out of there. Now, I don't know. Yes, we did finish in the meanwhile this hero's visit. We got our 2 Pathfinder's tributes that we needed, so let's submit those. And for that, we got 3 4-star psychic power shards. Nice. Niro says, I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, no problem, Niro. Anytime. Feels like we've done that before. Over on quests, we have perform 1 summon. We get for that 2 golden cogs and 2 4-star psychic power shards. We also have in the weekly perform 10 summons, and we get 1 rare summoning crystal for that, which will come in handy trying to get Lady on. Alright, now, Oracle's Trial, we've got some things to claim over in the Arrival of Heroes. Looks like 15 diamonds and 100 stamina. Cool, let's use more stamina always, right? Okay, got that. Coming over to the Elf Pass and the Gold Dragon's Pass. So on the Gold Dragon Pass weekly quest, we've got perform 10 summons, which gives us 750 Gold Dragon tokens and levels up to 25. Let's come over to the level rewards here. And we're going to claim this 1 rare summoning crystal for that. In the Elf Pass weekly quests, we have clear gear raid 100 times, and for that we get 200 elf tokens, leveling us up to 46 on that pass. Come over to level rewards, and we get this spider thing, which is a Darkfall gem, and 30 smoldering scales. Now, what's a Darkfall gem? I've looked at it before, but let's find out. A gem crystallized from the mysterious essence of the night can be used to enhance the primary attribute of mythic or higher rarity gear. Cool. Comes from Malric's Halls of Illusions, which I haven't done since the first day I opened it, I don't think. Alright, events. We've got the Sanguine Throne and a couple of things on there. How's about we go do the Ancestral Legacy stuff first and claim these quests, perform 1 summon today. That gets us 1 scale bones. So let's use our scale bones we have and see where we get tossed to. Not very far, it turns out. This is one of those whimsy words. We just got 15 Dragon's Gold from it. Good enough, I'll take it. Back out. Spiritual Altar, we've got some things to claim. 100 diamonds, 100 legendary skill dust, 100 epic skill dust, 1 epic skill crystal, and 50,000 gold there. Otherwise, let's come back to Scarlet Feast Master Summoner. Form 10 summons in collaboration Scarlet Feast Ancient Summoning. And we can get this collaboration avatar choice bundle. Alright. Spectre the Sanguine Throne Crimson quests, challenge quests. Perform 10 summons in the event summon. And for that, we get 1 Demon Slayer's Medallion and 300,000 gold. Okay. Now what do we use these things on? I'm gonna go back over here. I guess, you know what, it's just keeping track in the bottom here on the progress bar. So what are the things we have here? What is this? This is Consecrated Edge, which is a Dr. Van Helsing exclusive artifact. That's cool. So if we get 25 points in this, which we currently have 9, we get 25, we can get that. Now we won't necessarily have Dr. Van Helsing, but we can get his artifact at least. That's not bad. This at 40, which is the top, you get this Hero Skin Bundle 6. Which gives you a choice between the Woodland Wildflower for Elwyn, the Princess Macabre from Nyx, or 3 Ancient Summoning Crystals. Cool. Alright, what is Goblin Horde over here? Downloading assets, it says. Okay. Goblin Horde. It lasts for 8 days, 14 hours. The Goblin Merchant has opened his mysterious vault. Behind every door lies a precious treasure, it is said. Trade with him, unlock the vault doors, and claim surprise rewards and exclusive shop deals. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, the Goblin Merchant says, welcome to the Goblin Horde. I've prepared bountiful treasures and Goblin shop discounts for you. Next, you can trade with me in 3 rounds using gold, diamonds, and W gold in sequence. However, if you want to get the most out of your trades with me, you'd better understand the rules before you start. Okay, whoa, I didn't understand the rules before I started, and I don't want to do it. Let's look at the rules. The event process. The event has 3 trading rounds in sequence: gold round, diamond round, W gold round. Complete the previous round to unlock the next. Opening a vault costs the corresponding currency. Gold round costs 50,000 gold. That's significant. Diamond round costs 50 diamonds, and W gold round costs 80 W gold. Vault rules. Each trading round has 5 vault layers, layer 1 to 5. Each vault opening yields one of the following 3 results. Item reward obtains items for this round. Rewards are stored in the cumulative rewards chest. Key, 1 per layer, no key at layer 5. Layer 5, rather. Used to unlock the next layer and grants 1 item reward from the current layer. Okay. That makes sense why there wouldn't be a key at layer 5 then, doesn't it? And a coupon, 1 per layer, used to unlock redemption discounts in the exclusive shop. Higher layer vaults offer coupons with higher discounts. Obtaining a coupon directly affects trading progress. Obtaining a coupon at layer 1 or 2 immediately ends trading for that layer, and unopened item reward vaults at that layer will be locked. Okay. Obtaining a coupon at layer 3, 4, or 5 immediately ends the current round. Cumulative rewards are automatically claimed and the Goblin Shop is unlocked. You can tap quit trading at any time to manually end the current round and claim rewards. For layer 1, 2, 3, and 4, if all non-coupon rewards have been obtained, coupon reward for that layer will be granted for free without affecting the trading progress. So basically we're opening them until we hit a coupon. And then it ends the trading. If we get all of the non-coupons, we'll get the coupon for free. Alright, Goblin Shop. After each trading round ends, a corresponding Goblin Shop is unlocked, where you can redeem items with gold, diamond, or W gold. When redeeming items at the shop, you enjoy a discount. The discount depends on the best coupon obtained in that round. Strategy tips. Aim for high discounts. Prioritize opening high layer vaults, layers 3, 4, and 5, Obtaining a higher discount coupon means you don't need to open vaults with lower discount coupons, but lower layer rewards may be skipped. This is very much not something I'm understanding well. Pursue more rewards. Prioritize opening vaults with a higher probability of item rewards. I'm going to have to just look at it, I guess. Prioritize opening vaults with a higher probability of item rewards to avoid triggering high discount coupons too early and ending the round. Higher probability of item rewards. Okay, so do we know what the item rewards probability is? This will help tremendously. Like, how do we know? Okay. So, 5 layers means the pyramid is 5 layers high. We can't open. Okay, I see the number 1 on each of these. I don't know if that's just designating that it's layer 1 or what's going on here. But I don't really understand how I can prioritize anything without knowing anything. It's just a luck thing, right? Let's go to the shop. Let's see what we have here. So you can purchase different things, it looks like, once this opens. Hero Promotion Bundle for 400,000 gold. Hero Startup Bundle for 400,000. We've got XP Bonus Bundle for 100,000. Gold Bonus Bundle for 100,000. Privilege Card Bundle for 150,000. Alright. Currently, all of the shops are locked, so there's that. What is the deal here? I seem to be missing something important, some piece of understanding. Currently, I have no idea. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any way to choose which layer I do. Like, if I have to obtain a key. I don't think there's any other way for me to do this, and there's no way for me to find out anything about any of these. I'm pretty sure it's just luck. Maybe I'm wrong. It indicated there was an element of strategy. Maybe that comes into play later. Let's go for the 4th one. Use 50,000 gold to trade with the goblin once. Sure, why not? Let's try it. See what happens. So we used 50,000. We got, I guess we got 100,000 and a key, it looks like. So we opened up the next layer. Now, I think that's kind of the direction we want to go, right? We want to go with opening up the next layers. I don't see any way to make this better, to increase our chances or anything like that. Or if we go to the shop now, I think everything's still locked. It is, because we have to get a coupon, right? In order to do anything more. I'm not really sure. Let's go for this one. 50,000 more? Sure, why not? So we got 150,000 gold for that. Which was... Okay, I see 2 out of 3. Okay, so I think that means we got one of the 3 that are available in this row for 150,000. So that indicates to me that in layer 1, there are 4 total 100,000 gold rewards out of the 5 available. The 5th one would be the coupon, right? I think so. So then in that case, layer 2 would have 350,000 ones, and then one of them would be the coupon. Let's go with this. Number 3. We got 150,000 in the key. That opens the next layer. I don't know if we're doing this correctly. We got 2 out of 2 of these. I mean, 2 out of 2 of these 200,000 remain in row, or in layer 3. So what do we got here? Obtaining a coupon in layer 3 or above will end this round. You can no longer draw gold rewards in layer 2. I see. Okay, now this is beginning to make some sense. So if I try to get something here in layer 3, and I hit the coupon, then I would lose out on the gold that's in the lower two tiers, like tier 1 and tier 2, or layer 1 and layer 2. Not true if I hit the coupons in layer 1 and 2. I can continue to spend gold and probably make gold as well. Layer 1, okay, so spending 50,000 per, there's no reason not to. So let's go for using 50,000 gold to trade with the goblin, right? Let's go back and look this over first before I make silly decisions. Each trading round has 5 vault layers. Each vault opening with one of the following. Obtain items. Alright. 1 per layer used to, and this is the key. We've got the keys on those two. There's 1 coupon per layer, and that's the thing that ends it on the lower layer, or on the upper layers. But on the lower layers, it doesn't, right? Obtaining a coupon at layer 1 or 2 immediately ends trading for that layer. And unopened item in the word vaults at that layer will be locked. Okay. So we could open them until we hit a coupon, and it's fairly safe. Okay, so if you open the higher ones, it ends the entire round. Which would be the gold round, I think. And it unlocks the goblin shot. So that's cool. We don't want to manually end the current round and claim rewards, I don't think. Okay, that makes sense. So, retaining a higher discount coupon means you don't need to open vaults with lower discount coupons, but lower layer rewards may be skipped. Yes, okay, I see what it's trying to say. We wouldn't need to, but why wouldn't you, right? It seems like a good idea to open these things. There's no real downfall at this point, because currently, like on layer 1, we're 50,000 up. We spent 50,000 to open, we got 100,000. So this is a free opening. And if it's a coupon, it ends it, and we gain nothing, we lose nothing, right? So if it's not a coupon and we open it, then we just gain 100,000. Eventually, we'll probably lose something, but it's going to be a net gain from this. So let's go ahead and just open this and see what we get. We got 100,000. All right, now let's try this one. And we got a 10% coupon. So that's going to end that layer, right? I think trading on this layer ends here. Okay. So we got 10% off at the moment. We can't open those last 200,000 coins. Let's go with this one here on layer 2. And it's a 20% off coupon. So we're currently at 20%. And we haven't really, we're doing okay so far on the amount that we've spent. Okay. Now, we're going to open one of these 3 and see what happens. 50,000 more, we got 200,000 K. It's not bad. Now we got a 50-50 chance. I'm going to use the old trick here. I had initially thought of going for the middle. And according to the tiger behind the door, that means that I was most likely wrong. Which means we'll try the third one. See if it works. It didn't work. Alright, 700,000 gold. So there used to be this game show, right? And it would say there's like 3 doors, and one of them has, I believe it said that one of them has a prize behind it. So they would have the contestants choose one of these 3 doors. And the whole thing was whatever they chose first, the the place would say, okay, now one of these two other ones that you didn't choose is not the prize. So they knocked that out. So now it knocked the contestants down to where they only have a choice between two doors, the one that remains and the one that they had previously chosen that was not revealed, right? And so then they'll say, would you like to change your choice, right? And so interestingly, it was statistically true that if they change their choice, they're more likely to be correct. And this has to do with, like, when they first chose, they had a 33% chance of being right. They had a 1 in 3 shot, right? And so the odds were that they chose wrong, right? They had a 2 out of 3 chance of being wrong. So then the second time, knowing that one of those doors was wrong and which one it was, then they now have a 50% chance between the door they chose first and the door that they didn't, right? Which means that it's more likely to be the one that they didn't choose first. It's kind of weird, kind of interesting. But anyway, that was what I went with, and I was wrong. But we got 70,000 gold right now. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially the same thing. Okay, 700,000, sorry, I said 70,000. 700,000 gold, that's all right. Goblin merchant says, it's a delightful trade. A new goblin shop has been unlocked for you. Excellent, we love new goblin shops. So, let's check out the goblin shop. And we have 25% off, because that was the coupon that we got last. That was the highest tier coupon. All right, so 25,000 off of these bundles. Let's see what it says specifically. You get 25% off when redeeming items with gold at the goblin shop. So even if we get other coupons in diamond or W gold, it's not going to apply to the shop. So the question is, what do we want? And can we get all of it, right? I have no idea. Is it only one time? You can only trade one thing or what? See what it says here. Maybe it tells us, and I wasn't reading it very well. It doesn't seem to have any kind of limit to it. So theoretically, we could get all of them, right? I mean, it seems like a good plan. If so, let's just throw all of our money at it. We could get a 5-star psychic power, 4-star psychic power, 2 of those, and 80 stamina. Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? How do we get it? We could just click on it. Do we get it? Ah, yes, you can click on it and just buy it. I mean, that seems fair to do, right? Is there anything I want more than anything else, just in case? Not really. I mean, I think not. I think we just rabble. Let's do it. 300,000 gives us 1 5-star psychic power, 2 4-star psychic powers, and 80 stamina. Hold on a second. We can buy it again. These are not limited to one. Huh. Well, now. That's unexpected. Might change things. What do I want to do then with this? Interesting. My gosh, the opportunities are endless now. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, no, there's a limit 2 each. 1 of 2, 2 of 2 on the hero promotion bundle. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, whoa, hold on. But no, okay, all right, got it. Okay, so we can get 2 of these. We can get 1 of each of the top guys. So privilege card bundle, gold bonus bundle, and XP bundle is 1 per. Hero promotion bundle and hero star up bundle are 2 per. Yeah, let's get all of it then. How about that? We haven't spent our money on Tales of the Smiths yet. It's the right moment for this. All right. Let's get this privilege card bundle for 112,500. Gives us a privilege card for 3 days, 80 diamonds, and 30 stamina. Go ahead and get the gold bundle for 75,000, getting us 20 auto fight attempts, 80 stamina, and 1 gold bonus. And then the XP bonus for 75,000 gives us 20 auto fight attempts, 80 stamina, and 1 XP bonus. Hero promotion bundle, 300,000 gives us 1 mythic extract, 1 legendary extract, and 1 insignia 3 choice bundle 8. And we'll get another of those. Same thing, same price. And then the hero star bundle for 300,000 gives us another 5-star psychic power, 2 4-star psychic power, and 80 stamina. Very good. All right. I think that's going to end today's session, at least for the moment. I may be back on May, but I'm going to call it good for now. It was, as always, a pleasure streaming with all of you. I hope to see you all later. If you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see next time I go live. Hopefully, I will see you all then. Catch it up.